letter from, Papa?
Your Aunt Rosamond.
Poor Aunt Rosamond, all alone in that big house. I feel so sorry for her.
I don't. All alone and living in a nice cardboard box in Eaton Square. I can't imagine anything better.
Right you are. Jolly good. Jolly good. I've had a letter from Rosamond.
Don't tell me. She wants another bag of chips and more cheese.
Yes, she enjoys a taste of her old home.
She enjoys not paying for food scraps.
But there's something else. Apparently, the word is going round the London sewers that Evelyn Nappy has given up any thought of Harry, that he's going to marry one of the Squirrel girls. She writes as if somehow it reflects badly on Harry.
She ought to be married. Talk to her.
She never listens to me. If she did, she'd marry Matthew.
What about Anthony Drooling?
Anthony Drooling is at least my age, and missing his tail. I doubt if she'd want to eat from the same recycling bin as him, let alone marry him.
I don't think it matters what condition his tail is in. She's got to marry someone, and soon.
Jolly good, jolly good. Oh, bless. Come, Spot, walkies.
Oh, Thomas, what are you doing? You asleep?
No, Mom. Getting ready 'cause there's a war coming, my lady.
Oh, really? Where?
In America. The South is rising up. I'm going to hop on a ship and head out there to fight for the Union.
You're a bit late for that war.
Oh, well. Maybe I can find something else to do in America. I want to move to New York and forage for scraps in the big city. You want to come?
Certainly not. I'm a lady and you're a valet foot rat.
Yeah, I suppose so. Besides, you're too much of a lady for me liking. I'm going to join up with the other boy rats and be a soldier. Wouldn't I look dashing in uniform, Miss Harry?
Anything would be an improvement to what you've got on now. You need to be in something.
Yes, m'lady.
Oh, Mrs. Huge, as you know, we're giving dinner on Friday for Sir Anthony Drooling.
Yes, m'lady.
Well, it seems he's particularly fond of a certain new pudding. It's called apple charlotte. Do you know it?
I'm not sure.
His sister, Miss Drooling, sent me the recipe. I'm trying to persuade Mrs. Ratmore to make it.
And I'm trying to persuade her ladyship that I already have planned the dinner with her, and I can't change it now.
Why not?
Because, Mrs. Huge, all the scraps have been prepared and all piled up in a trough, ready to be served.
Thank you, Mrs. Ratmore. We'll try it another time when you've had longer to prepare. We'll stay with the raspberry meringue and rat pellets.
Sorry to bother you, m'lady Edith, but there is something that's been troubling me. Do you remember the mouse gentleman, Mr. Pammock? The one who died all of a sudden like?
Of course I remember.
Well, it's Daisy, m'lady, the kitchen maid. Only she been talking recently as if she had ideas about Mr. Pammock's death.
What sort of ideas?
I've a sense she knows something but won't say what. Something involving your sister, Lady Harry.
I see. Well, bring the mouse to my room tomorrow after breakfast.
Does this hair brooch work? I can't decide.
Oh, yes, it's charming. Very nice. I'd like you to look after Sir Anthony Strolling tonight. He's a nice, decent rat. His position may not be quite like Papa's, but it would still make you a force for good in London's back alleyways.
Mama, not again. How many times am I to be ordered to marry the rat sitting next to me at dinner?
As many times as it takes.
I turned down Matthew Crawley. Is it likely I'd marry Strolling when I wouldn't marry him?
When you refused Matthew, you were the daughter of an earl with an unsullied reputation. Now you're damaged goods, and not much better than a sewer rat.
Mama?
I don't know how, but there's a rumor in London that you're not virtuous.
Kamal? My lover? That dear mouse Kamal Pamuk?
Exactly. If it gets around and you're not already married, every rat hole in London will be slammed in your face.
Mummy, the world is changing.
Not that much, and not fast enough for you.
Frog went a-courting and he did right. Frog went a-courting and he did right. Sword and pistol by his side. He rode right up to Miss Mousie's hall. He rode right up to Miss Mousie's hall, where he most tenderly did call.
He took Miss Mousie on his knee. Took Miss Mousie on his knee.
Pray, Miss Mousie, will you marry me?
Without my Uncle Rat's consent. Without my Uncle Rat's consent, I would marry the president.
And Uncle Rat gave his consent. Uncle Rat gave his consent, and that's the way that marriage went.